Hola, hola. So I am in Mexico at the moment and I'm going to do a quick little evening tutorial. What's happening tonight, we're just going for dinner and some cocktails, and then it's a Mayan show which I'm also going to record for the channel. I'm having a Dos Equis at the moment, one of my favourite beers when I'm here. So let's get started. I do want to say just one thing, which is that I have bought this little number. I got this in Sephora, so this is probably going to be my brand new palette, even over my 144 Makeup Revolution palette. But excuse the hair, because this is it just drying before I actually blast it with a hairdryer and put it down. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyes with the Kiko eye primer. We need to do this because, especially in the heat, the makeup can rub off quite a bit. So I'm actually going to be using a fair amount. As you can see, it's quite a lot. And I'm just going to pat this onto my eyelids. I feel a bit silly doing this because there are people walking by and I look like I'm just talking to them, but here we go. So what I do now, because as I said it is quite humid here, I'm going to let this dry in and I'm going to enjoy some beer, and then we will pick up with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and we'll get started. So as I said, I'm going to start with this, which is like my brand new favourite already, even though I've only got it over the past 10 days, we'll say, but I absolutely adore it. So we're going to do quite a sun-kissed look this evening, and I have to say I'm so impressed with how well these shades blend. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to be using this burnt orange, and this is going to be our main colour. So I'm going to use this side of the brush that comes with the palette, and we're just going to apply this to our eyelid. And we're just going to flick that up slightly. As you can see, it's quite orange, but this does look really, really nice with a bit of colour. I hope I've got a bit of colour anyway. Just going to tell you a little bit about where we're staying. We're staying in the Rio Tequila Hotel. It's in Playa del Carmen. It's unreal, honestly. It has to be one of my favourite holidays I've ever been on. Not because it's my honeymoon, but just because it's a fantastic hotel and an amazing place. So if you're ever looking for any ideas, I would suggest you give this a go. So what I'm doing now, I'm just sort of evening up the colour. And there we go. It's quite nice and orange, it goes nice with the tan. So for my slightly darker shade that I'm going to bring into the crease, I'm using this, which is Red Ochre. So using the same end of the brush, I'm going to apply this to my crease and just smoke it whenever we blend. Gives it a nice smoky look, but it's alternative to the browns and golds that I usually would wear. So the weather has been unbelievable here. I don't think we've had one bad day here. The occasional little shower, but when I say a shower of rain, it literally lasted like maybe 3 minutes at most, and that was it. Again, I'm just adding to my liking. You don't have to do as much as this in the darker shade, but I choose to like be a bit more dramatic. And that's about us even, so I'm just going to use this end of the brush and we're going to just blend these two together in a circular motion. And look how well they blend. I absolutely adore this palette already. Once I've done that, I'm actually going to use my baby finger and we're going to go into Primavera, which is this shimmery gold colour, and just dab it on the ball of our eyes just to give a little bit of more of a glow, as you can see. There we go. Once we've done that, we're going to take this same end and we're going to go into the burnt orange again, the first colour we used as our base, and we're just going to sweep this new base underneath the lash line. So because there's been a bit of sun cream in my eye, because there's been a darker colour, it does give it a heavier glow. So that is pretty much the eye base done. I'm going to let that settle and we'll move on to my face. So we're just going to start with the base now. I'm not using anything unusual. I'm using my Dream Satin Liquid from Maybelline, and this is in shade number 21, which is nude. I'm not applying too much because, as you can see, I do have quite a bit of colour. So about this, just going to use the mirror in my new palette. Oops. And we're just going to dab this and blend it in a back to front motion. And what I find by using a little bit of foundation, it kind of kills any sunburn that you might have. And just evens out your skin tone too, so even when you're away you should at least pack a tinted moisturiser or something. And blend it down into the neck. Once we've done that, I'm going to do a slight contour. And I'm using the Contour Golden Bronze kit from Rimmel. So I'm just going to get my contour brush, which is this little number, and we're going to go into this brown shade just to define the structure of your face. And just emphasize your cheekbones. Along your forehead, just for some shadow and definition, and down your nose. Next, I'm going to go into the highlighter colour. And just bring it underneath where we've made our contour. And highlight slightly above the contour as well, just on your upper cheekbone. and down your nose. Once I've done that, there is a corally blush, and we're just going to add this for some girly look. And at the same time you can blend everything else in. I'm happy with that. So that is our base pretty much done. Time to move on to completing the look with some eyeliner and gel liner. Should be the baseline's dry. I'm just going to take a liner brush, which is filthy at the moment, and we're just going to go with our Rimmel 24 Hours gel liner and basically go over with some gel liner just to keep whatever we've done in place, especially in this heat. We need it. So you just want to basically go over the lines. Again, in small strokes. And it just really defines it, as you can see. It is my favourite way to keep eyeliner in place. And any little blotches you can just pat them away like I'm doing here. But that's pretty much the eyeliner side of things done. As you can see, it is quite dramatic, but we all love a bit of drama anyway. So that's that bit done. Next, if I can find it, I would get some mascara, so just give me 2 seconds and I'll go and get that. Find my mascara, which is the main thing, and I am using Max Factor False Lash Epic, and we're just going to sweep this on. No special way, nothing, just back and forth in horizontal strokes. And it's up to you if you do it on your lower lashes. I'm not really a fan of that, but as you can see, it is quite, ooh, even blurry. It is quite dramatic and really does give them a nice curl. So we're almost finished this look, guys. Just a little bit of lipstick and then that'll be us. Okay, so as you can see, the look's coming on nicely. Take a little sip of beer. And all we really need to do now is apply some colour to the lips. And I'm using Sephora in this nice sort of shimmery pink, which has melted. It's called Rouge Shine in number 38. So you just want to apply it like so. It's a nice pale shimmery colour. As your eyes are quite dramatic, you might want to keep it more neutral on the lips like this, but it's up to yourself. So that is my look done. I hope you like it anyway. I really love these colours. As I said, this is probably my new favourite palette. I'll just show you again, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. It's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Well, that is me finished. I just need to finish doing my hair and get dressed, and then it's dinner time. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed my montage video of my trip so far and the Mayan celebration later on. So I hope you'll have a good evening, whatever you're up to, and I'll talk to you soon. See you soon. Bye!